Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of our Ducati build. Finally, I'm going to start with Tamiya X18 semi-gloss black. Unfortunately with motorcycles, I don't know the components as well as I do on cars, so you're not going to hear me announce what we're doing quite as much because a lot of times I don't know what the part's called. So again, just going to start painting some semi-gloss black. Notice here, this is the front fender. I'm painting it black for a reason you will see coming up. Next, we're going to move on to some splash paints, 2K gray primer. With this, we're going to paint all the various cowling components and the items that basically make up the body of the motorcycle. Anything that's going to be painted the specific body color. Next, we have one of the side panels. After letting everything dry for about 10 minutes, we proceed with the second coat. When painting these panels, make sure you get all the little nooks and crannies in there. Make sure you get a nice solid coat of primer. Now here we're going to begin installing the rivets for the brake rotors, as well as drilling out the actual holes that are molded into the brake rotors. When I first started this, the first couple holes, I used a bit that was actually a little bit too big, so I had to go back and go to a smaller bit. And the finished model, you can't really tell, so really no harm done. Next we're going to switch over to some Splash Paints Flat Black to paint the items that are going to be painted in the metalizers. And here you can see I taped off the superstructure here that I painted earlier, because part of it has to be painted in metalizer. Same thing with the radiator. First metalizer we're going to use is Splash Paint's Champagne Brass. Next, we're going to do some painting with Splash Paint's gunmetal. You can see I have the hopper off of my airbrush. I didn't think I was going to need too much, but I did end up refilling it. Next, Splash Paint's aluminum. As you can see on these brake rotors, I have the inside taped off because the inside does need to remain semi-gloss black. We just need to paint the actual braking surface in aluminum. Next, we're going to move on to Splash Paint's magnesium. And you can see here we taped off the actual cog portion of the chain that we painted aluminum previously, and we're going to make the chain magnesium. And here are the mufflers. Again, we painted them all in aluminum, but the outer portions need to be painted in magnesium. And that's it for this video. In the next video, we're going to finish painting the body. It's probably only going to be a couple parts to this particular video, but I look forward to getting it done with you guys. Again, I apologize for the delay. Hopefully I can get on a better schedule, getting these videos back to you a little quicker. Again, if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. If you leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. Leave a comment. I'll do my very best to get back to you. Thank you very much. See you next time.